Hi there and welcome to Magic Hearts Tarot. I am Michelle. In this reading, we're going to get a message from Spirit and see what we need to know at this time. And we have community. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have Unfinished Symphony. So there's something here that you're needing to do that involves your community, that involves people around you. It could be the collective as in a whole, as in your community, as in people in general. But there's something here within yourself a learning. This is what I'm feeling, like you're an unfinished symphony, like you're constantly learning, constantly growing, and you learning something new is helping others. Let's see. We have chaos. Amid chaos, seek moments of calm and clarity. They bring focus and a clear path forward. So it's something that you're gaining clarity on here. There's something happening that you're gaining insight, clarity, helping you. Like I was saying before, there's something that's helping you to feel whole, helping you to grow. But it's also going to help other people. We have wisdom. Seek knowledge and experience. Wisdom comes from learning, reflection, and life's lessons. Exactly. There's something that you're going through right now that you're gaining clarity. You're seeing a clear path forward now. You're seeing that whatever this information, whatever this experience is, it's actually a continuation for you. Even though it's an ending, it's also a continuation. It's also part of your life's lessons. It's part of your experience. Like you're going to learn from this. Out of this chaos comes wisdom. Awakening. Experience awakening through self-awareness, expanded consciousness, bringing clarity and deep insight. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have reflection. Reflect on experiences to gain insight, personal growth, self-awareness leads to positive change. So there's definitely been a shift and it's affected other people, community. Could be your family, could be your friends, could be just the people around you in general. But what's happening here is that there's something that you found out, let's just say. There was a piece that you were missing to the puzzle that now you've gained this clarity. You found this information, this wisdom. And it's awakened you to the truth. It's awakened you to see something in a way that you've never seen before. And you're reflecting back on it. And you're gaining insight. There's like this new self-awareness of an experience. And you're realizing that all of this is part of your soul's growth. This is part of your journey. It's part of your life experience. But there's definitely something here that you're experiencing right now that has affected other people, not just yourself, with that card of community. And as I split the deck here, I have the Two of Wands, which is about making a decision. Like you're at the crossroads of life here. And with this information, this insight, it's helped you to see a way forward that you've never been able to see before. Get the feeling that whatever this has happened, that it's also helped you to not feel so stuck. We have Temperance. It's definitely helped you to gain some balance here. We have the Moon. Something came to light, like I was saying. Could have been a hidden secret. It could have been, like a family secret or something that you were never told, and now you know about it, and it's like, yes, now this makes sense to me. We have the Four of Pentacles. And like I was saying before, it was almost as if you were stuck and you couldn't see a way forward, and now you can. You felt there's, like unfinished. There has to be more to this. There has to be more to my life than where I'm at. And whatever this was that was told to you is helping you to, like, you're thinking more clearly with the King of Swords. You're rationalizing it. You're seeing something in a way that you weren't able to see before, as far as like, why was this happening? What was this person's intentions? And now you're able to see that, to understand that. We have the Nine of Wands. It says, keep fighting, ongoing battle. Yes, this here has kept you stuck. Because I get the feeling that you were blaming yourself for a situation, and now you're understanding that by being able to see both sides, your own and the other person or people involved, it's like everything is starting to make sense. Yeah, look at this. King and Queen of Swords. If this is about your family, it could be your mother and father. It could be that you're able to just, like I said before, see both sides, so you're able to balance the energies. But you're definitely seeing things more clearly. We have the Devil energy here coming out with the Devil card. And there's Temperance. And what I do feel is that this chaotic energy, where you were once at, is the reason why you were stuck. Because you couldn't see everything. Like you were trying to make sense out of the information that you had, but you weren't able to. And now you can. Look at this, High Priestess and the Moon. There was definitely something great that was hidden from you. Everybody who knew about it wasn't talking. Like the people that knew what was happening weren't talking about it. This has been hidden from you for a while. And we have the Six of Cups. And you're starting to look back at things and realizing now that you have this information, by looking back, you know how they say hindsight is 20/20, you're looking back and you're seeing things differently. And that you were holding on to, let's just say, memories, hurtful memories things that you were unable to process because you didn't have enough information. You didn't have the whole truth, let's just say. And now you do. And that's where the healing begins with the Four of Swords. Healing begins. And that's what Spirit is like trying to say to you right now. It's like prior to this, you have been trying very hard to piece the puzzle together. And you were stuck and you couldn't do it because you weren't able to see things because that at that time it wasn't right. The timing wasn't right. Other things needed to happen. And now everything has fallen into place for you to be able to see the full picture. And this here is part of that. Like it's like, okay, now you're ready. This unfinished symphony, this story that kept coming up all the time that you couldn't heal yourself was bigger than you, because with the card of community, like I said, it had to do with you as well as other people. So therefore, the other people that were involved with whatever this information that came out, they too needed to be ready. And then when that time came, it's like you're the one that's actually in a position where you're going to be able to move out of that pain quicker, because the other people were living in that illusion and are still continuing to live in that illusion because they saw it as this is just the way things are. And even if it was something that they didn't want and it was uncomfortable, this truth added to it. And instead of them healing from it or trying to move forward from it, they're going to live in that space, like ruminate, like live in that space. And you're not wanting to. You're wanting to walk away from it. You know, like you're like, I'm done holding this. I'm trying to find my own balance here. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to make sense out of this. And now that I have this information, that's what I'm going to do with it. And you're needing to, what I feel is walk away from people that you didn't think you were ever going to have to. And this hit rather quickly. This isn't the way you thought the situation was going, you know, like, to play out, let's just say. Because it's like, yes, you were looking to heal your situation. Yes, you were trying to understand your life and how this happened, but you didn't realize how many people were going to be linked to it. And that's why it's taken so long for you to get to this point, because those other people needed to be ready. They heard the information, but they're still not ready. You are ready. And because you're ready, the place of like the shock of the realization of the healing, you're going to move through it a lot quicker because you've been waiting for this time in your life. And right now, and another reason why, because you've been preparing it, which means by preparing for it, you have the strength that is needed, the courage to face it. You're not going to bury it. You're going to work through it. You're going to move through this. King of Wands. And by you doing it, by you working through it, the people that I was talking about that couldn't, you're going to be able to help them. They're going to see, oh, well, look at the way they're handling this situation. And they're going to come to you for help. Because at some point, they're going to want to learn how to be in a space of acceptance. Because you're already there. Like, you knew it was coming because you had figured it out. You just needed the other part of that puzzle, right? That other piece. This has been going on for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. And with the Two of Swords, like I was saying before, you were in a space of not being able to see it because there was a lot of other people that didn't want to see it. And you helped to uncover it, to figure it out, to piece it together, because you've been trying so hard to heal from this yourself. And they're still in that place of, seeing what they want to see. Put it to you that way. I do feel that this is, Four of Cups. They're just not open to it, to seeing what you see. You know, that whole, people see the glass as half empty and you see it as half full kind of thing. They are not seeing this as an opportunity for healing. They're seeing this as an opportunity to give them one more reason to be a victim. Right? A victim of this circumstance. And you're seeing this opportunity as this is what I need to heal. So you're both looking at the situation differently. If this is between you and a person, or this is between you and a group of people. Whoever the other party is, they're not seeing this as an opportunity for healing the way that you are. And you're going to have to continue on this road by yourself. And this is the part where you didn't see coming. You figured once you figured out the big picture that everybody was going to heal, everybody was going to see it differently. Like, this is what happened. Because I do feel that this is an argument between friends, family, but there was definitely something that was hidden that people weren't talking about. And then now the truth is out there, and there's some people that are accepting of the truth and healing from it. And there's other people that are still wallowing in, victimhood, pity. Like, a lot of people don't have the strength, I'll say, to confront something. It's easier for them to stay in a place where woe is me. Because then they have other people filling that part of them that they need to heal themselves, right? Whereas you have the strength and the courage to confront it and to heal it and to help yourself rather than look for somebody else to fill that void or fill that spot. Yeah, look at this at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit. This is all a part of your awakening. It's kind of like you're realizing that you're not part of a community that you were once a part of. That you thought that what you were doing needed to be fixed, that you were part of the problem, when actually you're the one who's seen the truth and you're part of the solution. Because it's kind of like there's this rift in this relationship between, like I said, a group of friends or your family. And you thought that because you were thinking, using what they were saying as your thinking process. Well, if they say this, this must be true. When it wasn't. Because they themselves aren't in a good place. And now you're seeing that it wasn't you. Like they blamed you for what was happening. And you couldn't imagine why they were blaming you. It's like, I didn't do that. Like they were like twisting your words, things like that. And you were trying to show them. And now you're whatever this came to light, whatever this was for you, you're seeing, I was right. Like you're piecing the puzzle together. I was right. And that this ongoing thing, this unfinished symphony, is now able to be finished. Because you have all the pieces to the puzzle. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope that this message has helped you, and I've given you the advice and guidance that you were seeking at this time. If you like my content, I do hope that you consider subscribing. And if you have already, thank you very much. And also, don't forget to like and share and comment down below, because I love to hear from you. And don't forget that bell so you're notified of your next reading. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care and have a blessed day.